Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Am I audible?
Walaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam, Doctor. Present.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so welcome to this presentation on use of AI in designing interactive lessons. So let's start with the agenda of this workshop. Ma'am, can you see the next slide? This agenda. Please message me on the chat box to make sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's start with the agenda of this workshop, which is Introduction to AI in Education, tips to create interactive lessons using AI, examples of AI-enhanced interactive lessons, overcoming challenges, future trends and possibilities. So, introduction to AI in education. The rise of artificial intelligence in education is a transformative development that has the potential to reshape how students learn, teachers instruct, and educational institutions operate. Several factors contribute to the growing presence of AI in the educational landscape. So AI works in the different fields in education, which are personalization of learning, where AI enables the creation of personalized learning experiences tailored to individual students' needs, preferences, and learning styles. Data-driven insights, where AI system can analyze the vast amount of data to provide valuable insights into student progress, identifying strengths and weaknesses. Automation of administrative tasks, like where AI can streamline administrative processes such as grading, scheduling, and resource management, allowing educators to focus more on teaching and mentoring. Next is enhanced interactivity, where AI technologies, including virtual and augmented reality like VR and AR, facilitate interactive and immersive learning experiences. Next is innovative content creation, like AI supports the creation of innovative and engaging learning materials, such as interactive simulations, virtual labs, AI generated content, etc. Continuous learning and adaptations, like AI enables continuous learning by adapting to evolving educational trends and incorporating feedback from user interactions. Next is your accessibility and inclusivity, where AI tools can be harnessed to create inclusive learning environment addressing diverse learning needs. So these are the field where AI is working nowadays. Now, tips to create interactive lessons. So creating interactive lessons using AI involves a thoughtful integration of technology to engage students in dynamic and personalized learning experiences. So these are some tips to create the good interactive lessons, which are number one, define learning objectives that clearly articulate the learning outcomes you want to achieve with the lesson. Understand the specific knowledge or skills students should gain. Next is identify AI applications. Explore AI application that align with your lesson objective. Common AI tools for interactive lessons include recommendation engines, adaptive learning platforms, NLP, natural language processing, and VR in AR reality. We will see after a few slides that what are these different applications and how to use these. Number three, choose content wisely. Select content that is suitable for interactive learning This can include videos, simulations, quizzes, or any other format that encourages student participation. Next is implement recommendation engines. Use different recommendation engines to suggest personalized content to your students based on their learning history and preferences. This can keep students engaged and interested in the material. Number 5 is leverage adaptive learning platforms, where it is like to integrate adaptive learning platforms that adjust the difficulty of tasks based on individual student performances. This ensures that the student receives a customized learning experiences. Next is incorporate natural language processing or NLP. Utilize NLP for interactive elements such as chatbots or virtual assistants. And these tools can answer student queries, provide additional explanations, and engage in interactive conversation to enhance understanding. Gamification or gamify the learning experiences, which integrate the gamification elements to make a lesson more enjoyable. AI can adapt game dynamics based on individual progress, creating a more challenging and rewarding experiences. Number 8 is explore virtual and augmented reality VR AR. It considers the use of VR AR applications to create immersive and interactive experiences. This could involve virtual labs, historical simulations, or 3D models to make abstract concept more tangible. 9 is provide instant feedback. Implement AI-driven feedback systems that offer instant responses to student activities, and this helps students to understand their progress and reinforces learning. Next is a foster collaborative learning. Number 10, which use AI-supported collaborative learning platforms that facilitates the group activities, discussions, projects, etc. And here AI can monitor and enhance the group dynamics, encouraging teamwork. 11, ensure accessibility. Make sure that the interactive lessons are accessible to all students. Consider incorporating features that accommodate diverse learning needs and preferences. Next one is your monitor student progress. So utilize AI analytics to monitor student progress and engagement. Analyze data to identify areas where students may need additional support or where the lesson can be improved. As in our Blackboard system also, we can see the student progress report, their engagement, and all are available there. Okay, so we can use that one also. Iterate and improve. Gather feedback from students and educators to understand the effectiveness of the interactive elements. Use this feedback to iterate and improve the future lessons. So these are some tips to create the interactive lessons. Here are some examples of AI enhanced interactive lessons. First, we see what are these, then in detail, inshallah, we will go through. So smart content recommendation. AI algorithms suggest relevant materials based on students' learning styles and preferences. Next is adaptive learning platforms, where system that dynamically adjust the difficulty of tasks based on individual student performance. Virtual and augmented reality, where immersive experience for deeper understanding of complex concept using 3D models, etc. Chatbot for assistance, AI-powered chatbots providing instant support and clarification. Interactive content creation, where AI tools for designing and engaging interactive multimedia content. So on this to create interactive content, content creation, already we had many workshops. Gamification and simulation, like incorporating gaming elements to make learning enjoyable. And storytelling with AI, like creating compelling narratives using natural language processing. So let's start with the smart content recommendation. the first example, that what is the smart content recommendation. So now understanding the concept of the smart content recommendation in education, it involves the use of AI algorithms to analyze students' learning styles, their preferences, and past interactions to suggest relevant educational materials. These algorithms leverage machine learning to adapt and refine recommendations over time, creating a personalized learning experience for each student. Here are some components of a smart content recommendation, which are user profiling. Like AI algorithms build individual profiles for each student by analyzing their learning behaviors, what are their preferences, what they are searching, and performance data. Next is content analysis. The algorithm examine educational content such as textbook, articles, videos, interactive materials to identify relevant topics, difficulty levels, and learning styles. Number three is recommendation engine, which is based on the user profile and content analysis. The recommendation engine suggests personalized learning materials that match the student's individual need and preferences. So here are some examples of smart content recommendation platforms. These are using the AI in their platforms. Number one is Khan Academy. So how it works, like Khan Academy's platform uses the AI algorithms to track students' progress and performance. And based on this data, it recommends specific exercises and lessons to address areas where a student may need more practice. Next is our Coursera. We all are aware, well known about the Coursera, okay? So how it works, like Coursera recommendation system suggests courses based on a learner's previous course enrollment and completed assignments and quiz performance, etc. It considered the factors like subject relevance and what are their difficulty levels like that. And Duolingo is the language learning platform which utilizes the AI to understand a learner's proficiency level and learning styles. And also it tailors lessons based on individual strengths and weaknesses, ensuring a personalized learning experiences. So these are the examples of a smart content recommendation system. Next is a adaptive learning platform. So adaptive learning platforms are educational systems that leverage technology, including AI and data analytics, to personalize the learning experience for individual students. These platforms dynamically adjust the difficulty of tasks, content, or activities based on each student's performance, progress, and learning needs. So there are some components of the adaptive learning platforms like user profiling, where adaptive learning platforms create individual profile for each student and considering factors such as learning preferences, their strengths, their weaknesses, and historic performances. And next is real-time assessment, where continuous assessment tools are integrated to monitor student progress in real time. These assessments can take various forms, including quizzes, assignments, and interactive exercises. Next one is algorithmic analysis, where AI algorithms analyze the data collected from the user profiles and assessment to determine the most suitable learning path and adjust the difficulty levels of tasks accordingly. And adaptive content delivery, which is the platform dynamically delivers content that aligns with students' current level of understanding. If a student demonstrates mastery, the system may advance them to the more challenging materials. If it's struggling, it may provide additional support. So here are some examples like Newton, Dreambox, Alex, Smart Sparrow quizzes. So inshallah, we'll see about the quizzes because all of them, it is not possible. So what is Newton? What is the Newton? What it does? Like Newton is an adaptive learning platform that personalizes digital courses based on students' responses to questions. As students progress, the platform continuously adjusts the difficulty of subsequent questions, providing a tailored learning experiences. For example, if a student performs well on a set of any problems like algebra problems or any English exercises, so Newton might advance them to more complex concepts. Next is Dreambox. So Dreambox is an adaptive math program. It adapts based on a student's answer and adjusting the difficulty and sequencing of lessons to build a personalized learning pathway. Next is Alex. It uses the AI to continuously assess a student's knowledge and dynamically adjust the difficulty of questions. And it covers the various subjects from math to chemistry, various subjects it covers. Next is Smart Sparrow. And how it works, Smart Sparrow offers adaptive e-learning platforms for higher education, and it uses the adaptive pathways to guide students through content, adjusting their learning experience based on their responses. For example, if a student demonstrates a deep understanding of any topic, a Smart Sparrow might skip introductory materials and move on to the more advanced concepts. And also the quizzes. Quizzes is an application or platform where you can create very interactive quizzes, interactive lessons in the quizzes. Inshallah, we'll see that how quizzes work. Virtual and augmented reality, in short, VR and AR, we say. So what are the components? Actually, virtual and augmented reality, it is immersive experiences for deeper understanding of any complex concepts. In creating interactive lessons, it involves leveraging immersive technologies to enhance the learning experiences. So what are the different components? User engagement, like VR immerse users in a completely digital environment, while AR overlays digital elements onto the real world. Both technology create highly engaging and interactive learning environments. Deeper understanding, by providing 3D or three-dimensional and interactive experiences, VR and AR allows a student to explore and interact with complex concepts in ways that traditional methods may not achieve. Next is, okay, so here are some examples. Yes, spatial understanding is what? VR enables users to navigate and interact with the spatial environment. Understanding is particularly beneficial for subjects like geography, anatomy, and physics. Okay, so it in VR, AR, they can go and they can have the deeper understanding. And examples like Google Expeditions VR, Z Space, and Microsoft HoloLens, Mel Chemistry VR, and WorldViz Visible. So there are many examples we will see today, inshallah, WorldViz, that how it works. And so how Google Expeditions, what are their functionality? Google Expeditions allows teachers to take a student on a virtual field trip using VR headset. Students can explore historical landmarks and ecosystems or even the solar system also. Z Space Z Space combines AR and VR both to create interactive experiences. And for STEM education, and a student use AR glasses and stylus to manipulate 3D objects. Microsoft HoloSense AR is an AR headset that overlays digital holograms on the real world. It has applications in education, allowing students to interact with the 3D model. Chemistry also, students can explore the 3D chemistry lab and all different particles they can explore in 3D environment. And the last one is the WorldViz Visible. This is the platform where you can create the 3D presentation and 3D content. Okay. Next is chatbots for assistant. So chatbots for assistants are a valuable application of AI, and streamlining user interactions, and providing instant support in a wide range of scenarios. For example, educational support chatbots. I think you all are aware of chatbots. Like, for example, if you ask something in a chatbot, so automatically you get the reply. A language learning chatbot also. So, where language learning platforms incorporate chatbots to engage students or users in conversational practice, correct language errors, and provide instant feedback, etc. Next is our gamification. Like, what are the gamification? Like, you can create the different quizzes and different interactive quizzes and different games for to engage your students. And there are some components like adaptive learning levels, where AI algorithms can analyze a student's performance in real time and adjust the difficulty level of game based activities accordingly. For example, in a math game, if a student consistently answers questions correctly, the AI can increase the complexity of the problems to provide a more challenging experiences. Next is your personalized challenge, where AI can access individual strengths and weaknesses, tailoring game challenges to address specific learning needs. For example, if a student struggles with certain concepts, the AI can customize in game challenges to focus on reinforcing those particular skills. Dynamic storylines, where AI driven story generation can create dynamic and adaptive narratives within games, responding to students' choices and performances. For example, in a history game, the storyline can involve based on students' decisions, offering uh, historical journey like that. And real-time feedback, like AI contribution algorithms, provide instant feedback with the game, helping students to understand their progress and identify areas for improvement. For example, after completing a level, AI can analyze the student's performance and offer constructive feedback on how to approach similar challenges more effectively. And the last one is individualized rewards and recognition, where AI can determine the most effective rewards for each student based on their preferences and motivations. So, here are some examples of gamification. Some platforms are there. Using these platform, we can create the different games applications for our students, like Kahoot and class scarfs, squirrel AI, Cleons, and smart learning suite. Okay, so Kahoot, for example, it is a game-based learning platform that allows educators to create quizzes, surveys, and discussions with gamified elements. It offers an engaging way for students to participate in interactive learning activities. Same like Kahoot, Class Scarfs is a gamification platform designed for classroom management, and it allows teachers to create a gamified environment where students can earn reward, collaborate, and engage in quest. Like this, Squirrel AI is an adaptive learning platform that uses the AI to personalize educational content based on each student's strength and weakness. And Quillions, this is a platform that uses AI to automatically generate quiz questions and learning content. It can be used by educators to quickly create interactive quizzes for students. The last one is Smart Learning Suite. So, Smart Learning Suite provides interactive lesson delivery, collaboration tools, gamification features. It integrates with smart boards and other interactive displays. There are many examples I have mentioned here. So, in future, if you will be interested in any one of them, please let me know. I will go in detail and let you know that how it works. So, storytelling is story enhancement with media. There are some components. Storytelling, actually, it using the AI involves the use of artificial intelligence technologies to create enhanced or personalized narratives. AI can contribute to various aspects of storytelling, including content generation, character development, interactive experiences, etc. And there are some components of storytelling, like story enhancement with media. Okay, like AI can be used to enhance stories with visual elements, musics, and other media, creating a more immersive experience. And next is your virtual storytelling environments, where AI technologies can create virtual environments where stories unfold, providing users with immersive and interactive experiences. So, and also the story analysis and recommendation system is there, one of the component, where AI algorithms can analyze user preferences and behaviors to recommend or create personalized reading list or story suggestions. So here are some examples of storytelling platforms like Runway ML. Runway ML, it offers various AI models to create applications, including style transfer for images and videos, which can be used to enhance the visual elements of a story. And Space, it is a virtual world platform where user can create, share, and experience stories in 3D environments. And AI can be used to enhance the interactivity of these virtual spaces. So we have seen different examples or different examples and their platforms that what we can use for different type of AI if we want to create our interactive lessons. So we'll see some examples application.
Welcome to Visible. In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your
That was the Kahoot application, how to use that one. Now, how to create your VR gun.
first VR presentation, and then hold a collaborative meeting inside of it in virtual reality with anyone around the world. To get started, log in to the Visible web dashboard at visible.worldviz.com. You'll see a section of the dashboard called Sample Assets. Head here and download the starter pack, and then unzip the folder. Assets are like the building block of your VR presentations, and these assets can be 3D models, video spheres, images, PDFs, and more. Once that download is done, go ahead and open up the Visible Presentation Designer and log in with your credentials. Once you're logged in, head to New Scenes and create a new blank scene by double-clicking Blank Scene. Now, open up that starter pack of assets and find the Modern Lobby file. This is a 3D model. First, you need to simply drag it into your asset library at the bottom of Presentation Designer. It'll show up at the bottom. Then, drag the asset into the scene view, where you'll see it appear in your scene. Let's also drag in a model of an HTC Vive. We'll add that to our scene as well. Once assets are in your scene, you can move them around, scale them, rotate, and much, much more. The last step is adding presenter and attendee stand-ins. These let you determine what the initial viewpoint will be for you, the presenter, and those that join your presentation, the attendees. I want to make the presenter and the attendee face each other, so I'll rotate the stand-ins accordingly. This is a simple presentation with just a few assets on one slide, but you could have as many slides as you like, populated with loads of assets. Now that our simple presentation is done, we can make a session. A session is a scheduled time when you plan on coming together with other people inside of your VR presentation in VR. To make a session, head to the Sessions tab and press the plus button. You can schedule the session and give it a title and a description. Once you do this, this generates a unique ID associated with the session. You can share this ID with anyone around the world who can then open up Visible, put in the ID, and log in to your presentation. Since you're the host or presenter of this experience, we'll log in with Visible Presenter. Simply put in the session ID and then log in with your credentials. So there we have it. We're now inside of VR, in the presentation we just made with the Visible Presentation Designer. And anyone else who has this session ID could be in here with us. Once you're inside of these presentations, you can navigate through them just as you would with a PowerPoint presentation. And you also have access to a number of tools. Laser pointers, drawing tools, and much, much more. Good luck getting started with Visible. We can't wait to see what you create.
So I think it was very interesting. So if you are interested, please let me know. Inshallah, I will conduct a training for you in detail that I let you know that how it works, how to create all. Next one is how to create interactive lessons using quizzes application.
So the first thing I would do is I would take my slides and import it, right? Because why make your own stuff when you already have most of your stuff most likely on Google Slides? So I'm going to grab my most recent slide on density. It'll bring in all my slides right into the quizzes lesson. I'll grab all the ones I want. Check. That's already done. But now it's still a normal Google Slides lesson. But what makes quizzes so good is that you can put quizzes questions in it and some other stuff, which I'm going to show you, to make it even better. So watch. So here's my little lesson on density, but let's just say I want to incorporate a little question after this little guy, right? So I just go ahead and I would answer a new question. So add a new slide. I could make up my own, but like I said, why make up your own when there's so much stuff that's already out there? It already knows its density. Let's pick, there's all different ones we could pick here. Let's pick this one, perfect. So I'll add this question here, and this question actually goes with my question later on. And so it teleports it right into my presentation, which is pretty magical. And they're already now going to be part of my presentation. So I'd probably move this one over here after my images. And so right now I already imported my slides. I imported questions, and it's been roughly 1 minute. And to make it even better, this is one of my favorite things about quizzes lessons, is you can embed pretty much every single site. So I love PhET as a science teacher. So what I would do is most likely what I would do here is I'd want to add a new slide, right? And watch. And so this is the link I love, right? It has all these amazing simulations. So I would just simply grab this link here, right? Web link, and just watch how nice this is. So I put this here, and what's going to happen now as a student is this entire simulation is going to be embedded right into the lesson. So there we go, boom, done. If you had a timer on, that was less than 2 minutes. And so watch, here's my little mini lesson in absolutely no time without making anything brand new at all. This is my little preview. So we have density, and I'd go through my slides and I'd say, talk to the students, and this would all be on their screens as well as on the board. And then, this is the principal density, and here's the little guy in the box, and yada yada. But let's make sure you get it. Here's a little question, boom, boom, boom. They answer their question. You check for understanding. You keep on going, right? And then you say, okay, listen, before we move on to liquids, here's a density simulation. So here we are at a student. I'm at my seat, and I'm doing this little simulation that has directions for whatever you want them to do. And they can mess around and manipulate it right here in the quizzes itself. And then after it's done, you say, all right, we're going to move on now to density of liquids, and so on and so forth.
I hope you have some idea about interactive lessons creation using AI. So let's move to the next slide. Benefits of interactive lessons creation using AI. So there are some benefits like personalization, tailoring content to individual learning styles and preferences, engagement, keeping users actively involved through interactive elements, efficiency, like maximizing the learning outcomes by adapting content based on user progress, data-driven insights, gaining valuable insights into user behavior for continuous improvement. So now there are some challenges. So how to overcome those challenges? So first, let's see what are the challenges like technical barriers, ethical considerations, and resistance to change. So technical barriers like implementing AI in interactive lesson may pose technical challenges, including the need for advanced infrastructure or integration with existing systems and ensuring compatibility with diverse devices. So there are some strategies to overcome, like you should collaborate with IT experts, work closely with IT professionals or IT teams in your institutions to address technical challenges and ensure the smooth integration of AI tools into the learning environments. And also attend the different training sessions. Next is your ethical consideration. Like to integrate AI in education raises the ethical concerns related to data privacy, bias in algorithms, algorithm biasness, and the responsible use of technology, especially when dealing with student data. So to overcome this, like there are many transparent policies we should follow, transparent policies and guidelines regarding the use of AI in education, emphasizing ethical practices and data privacy. And we should also educate ourselves, student and parent on all, about the ethical implications of AI in education to foster a culture of responsible technology use. Next one is resistance to change. Resistance to change, like resistance from educators or administrator or student to adopt AI in interactive lessons can hinder successful implementation. So to overcome this, we should attend the professional development training programs, empowering with the skills and knowledge needed to integrate AI into teaching practices. Now, next, future trends and possibilities like AI in assessment, automated grading and performance. We see AI in future, like automated grading and performance analysis, virtual learning assistant, AI-driven virtual assistant supporting both teachers and students, blockchain for credentialing for security purposes, secure and transparent credentialing using blockchain technology, and AI in special education tailoring lessons for students with diverse learning needs. So in conclusion, the integration of artificial intelligence in designing interactive lessons represents a transformative shift in the landscape of education. And today we explored the myriad ways in which AI can enhance the learning experiences, providing a personalized and engaging journey for students. So from adaptive learning platforms to gamification and content recommendation system, AI offers a versatile toolkit for educators to craft lessons that cater to individual needs and learning styles. As we navigate the possibilities that AI presents, it is crucial to recognize the potential challenges and actively work towards the overcoming them. Technical barriers, ethical considerations, and resistance to change are hurdles that can be addressed through strategic planning, transparent policies, and collaborative efforts. So, by doing so, we pave the way for a future where AI seamlessly integrates into our educational system, enriching the teaching and learning processes. So, this all from my side today. Now, if you have any question, please ask me. And now I will share the post test or quiz with you. I will share a link. Please take a test. And also the certificate link and evaluation link, all I share now. Thank you everyone for attending this workshop. Please, I shared link or links